have to send a PT emoji.
Or it won't fucking, we know that you're fucking being retarded.
It's like messaging your Coke dealer, yo, you got Coke right now? And you're just like, what the fuck?
You should just send the snow emoji.
No emoji.
All right.
You got some snow emoji or what?
Couple hands.
Couple
We
hands.
used to just ask if you were going skiing.
Yeah.
I'm going skiing in July.
Yeah.
Of course, fucking pulls right in, and I'm like, oh, I'll spend a limbo there.
Not that I've ever done an illicit substance. I can actually say that. You can. I'm on a prescription.
So you just admitted.
Doctor told me.
Well, a good thing it's 45. Making templates.
Yeah, just looking. Oh, where the fuck I set those off? And he doesn't have the brackets to hold up a radiator.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh shit. And then what I'm doing right now is blasting our post on Facebook about the Hot Wheels Legends, getting our name out there. So doing all of that. So far we're shared to 10 different pages, and then I'm gonna go on my personal page and start blasting that on 120 different pages. Got some bolts, new bolts, because those last ones are too short. Somebody else put makeshift bolts in last time. We just did what was in there. We were only in there about 2 threads.
That's all right.
We have more threads now. Yes. Just shared this
page.
this 117 times to over 1 million people on Facebook.
The Hot Wheels Legends.
Yeah, it's 117 different groups that have a variation of numbers of people. So yeah.
Yeah, one of my cars into a Hot Wheel.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey, that's how much threadage is going in. Not okay. Not okay. Much better now. Mucho gusto. Me llamo Bradley.
I looked around, I was like, nigga, where'd I put that shit? I just had it. I looked around and I said the same fucking thing. I was like, dude, are you looking for this? Nope. Oh, yeah. I know they're all about the same size. Well, I ain't much better. And I've been meeting in agreement one night with the help.
Clean these old ancient threads out. In and out, in and out, you know. That's how you make them happy. Much better. Much better. Just dirty. It's so dirty. He's so clean now. Mucho gusto. Okay, I'm gonna try into one of these holes because I got room outside. This one I got a plug right up here, so it probably stopped right up here. But I'm fine with that. I can just, and I'm still getting this much thread now, so I'm gonna cut off just fucking 2 or 3. That's fine. I want to test the other ones to know how many I need to cut down. All right, so while that shit's going on out there, now it's going to be production side of things, and we are going to be getting everything laid out to edit and get out for YouTube. We have the guys in the back now doing social media things and stuff like that, so they're helping out creating reels and information to push out on TikTok, stories, all of that stuff. So that's going to help out a lot while I'm filming, running around, doing things for the shop, doing the events, all of that. So now it's time to put on the other hat and start going through all of our content and start creating basically the daily vlog and creating the storyboard and just basically pumping it out, and it's going to be all 100% real, uncut, and you're going to see how everything has been operating, and just how it takes or what it takes to run a multi-million dollar crazy award-winning company. It's not all sugar-coated fun and games like everybody says that it is. Everybody says how they want to come out here and work and be a part of it, but they don't know what really it takes to get this company off the ground and be successful and be a name brand big company. Gotcha. Okay. Well, yep. So that's then, but that's in that's the last event, and after that we're done. But that's our biggest show of the year. We have close to 200,000 people that are there from 190 countries.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's the big one to get our name out. So and basically, so while we're doing that, and with the shop, we are available right now uh in 90 different countries. So it's basically set up through automatic tax and stuff. Well, we gotta go back to the international side of things and work that out and do the taxing and all that. But it's set up for that.
This e-commerce thing, it could be shipping international.
Oh yeah, 100%. We're drop shipping, so we're drop shipping all over the world. So literally, anyone can buy anything wherever, and then people that are regional have the option to come into the shop and schedule an appointment, talk to Rick, and buy the parts off of our e-commerce, get it shipped to the store, and then the team will be able to install and do whatever services that you like from from your website or our website, whatever.
And then would it be processing returns and stuff too, or?
Yes. So that I'm not sure because we haven't crossed that bridge yet. So I don't know the returns and like all that business. So
that's a possibility too.
100%.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it sounds interesting and stuff about how much time do you think would be needed to be invested in that, or, to do the job?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could come over one time and just hang out and just kind of show you the runaround, and then you could just kind of take some looks and stuff like that and just see what you feel comfortable doing and stuff, because it's all plug and play and you can save stuff and not save it or do whatever. So you could just kind of mess around and learn and figure things out. And I'll show you also just what's going down.
I have my laptop, but it's not, I mean, it's kind of basic, bare bones. I don't know if I would need something a little more, not powerful, but, more gigabytes or.
No, yeah. More RAM, more speed. And we could get you set up with that definitely with and have the shop pay for a brand new computer, and then it'll all be a write off and stuff. That'd be no problems. So we could do that, and then like even with Shannon, I don't know her situation and stuff, but I know she's doing her sales. I don't know if she hates her job. I don't know if B hates her job, but then I don't know, they're not really salespeople, but we have a thing where it's 10%, like an affiliate thing. So we're trying to find salespeople to actually push product and our website and get the name out, and and. So then that way, everybody knows, but then there's an incentive. You get 10% of whatever you sell. And the nice thing about that is we have body kits for supercars like McLarens, Lambos, all that stuff. And those things are like $45,000.
Yeah.
So if someone sells,
make a quick 4,500 selling that,
like nothing.
Yeah.
If they know how to sell it and push it and all that stuff and everything. So, or they can do whatever, and then they're like, I want to sell stickers, or I want to sell, because we got everything. Literally, I have die cast for all the Hot Wheels. I have sim rigs for all the racing stuff. I have the hobby stuff for the paint and the models, and all the way to car parts and services and everything. It's literally all there. Yeah. hats, shirts, stuff for dirt bikes, for pocket bikes, for street bikes, for your side by side. It doesn't matter. It's all going to be there. So that's the crazy thing. Like, we are going to be bigger than Summit. We're going to be bigger than any auto parts company out there. Because I'm getting down SEMA right now through SEMA data, and they have over 200 manufacturers, but then there's other distributors that we can work with, like Turn 14, and they have over like 400 or something like that distributors or manufacturers, and then Keystone Automotive, they got like a crap ton, and that's more of like the OE style of part and stuff like that. So we'll be able to get anything eventually, but we just got to put the money into it, and the overhead of the actual initial cost of that with the e-commerce fees and stuff, it's going to be about $1,200. So we're not trying to push that all at once.
Yeah.
Right now. So right now our overhead's about 200 with our different fees and stuff that we got right now, but as of a month of just pushing it just by myself, we've generated $1,200. So, whatever. It's slow, but it's just in its test. It's in its test phase. Its initial launch date is going to be Cyber Monday, whatever it is. Cyber Monday. So that's what I'm trying to push for, and I'm marketing it as all of these big events that we're going to. I'm handing this QR code out with these flyers, and literally giving it to everybody, so they all know. So the whole West Coast is going to know that we have a e-commerce store, and watch out, you can get whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, let me, can I come by like on Monday or something? And
yeah, no, you can, that'll be perfect.
Talk to you and see.
Yeah, no.
See what's going on, and then I can kind of decide if that's something I want to jump into.
No, yeah, totally. And then that way, even like you could talk to Shannon and B, and if it's like side money, like they don't even have to quit their job. Like they could sign up as like an affiliate and then just put links out. They don't have Facebooks and stuff, and they're not really good sales like people or whatever. So I don't think they'd be down for that.
It sounds like it would be something more in B's wheelhouse than Shannon's.
Yeah. And they have different things like air fresheners and stickers and that kind of dumb stuff too. So they don't even have to push car parts. They can just sell air fresheners that have like anime characters
or whatever.
Yeah, or vinyl wraps or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like if they just want to solely focus on like those clear bras or the vinyl wraps, they can sell that, and they would make a grip ton of money. Like there's different, like we have 56,000 products, and the cool thing is people can focus on whatever certain products and sell and just push that and make their money on it, and they would be down, like, and live a good life.
Yeah.
And then also we on the backside, all of the manufacturers are having to call us and do research on us and all of this stuff, because we're applying now and we're the SEMA data, whatever. So we're applying for all this stuff. So they have to call us, talk to us, all this stuff.
Like a vetting process or something.
100%. Yeah. And we got to import all this stuff and blah, 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 and get a code and all this stuff. And yeah. But when they call us, we explain what's going on, and we have these guys now in the back that are AMSOIL reps. So they're selling AMSOIL and making money on their own. They just actually landed a contract through the Cowie dealer in Rockland. So they're making money on that end. But what I'm kind of integrating is I'm trying to find lead sales representatives, just like we found Kyle, who's taking on Amsoil, but taking on these different manufacturers. So then when we do our car shows, we have an Amsoil tent, we have a exhaust company tent, we got a coilover, or different things. So it looks like a mini SEMA at our car shows. And then customers can come and ask questions about the products, while those are, which there are guys, but they are selling the company's products through our shop, and basically like saying, yeah, we can install this and blah 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 and do that and this and no problem. And then that way they are selling the part plus a service, while we're not really having to do anything. So they're loving it, and basically they're like, yeah, if you can find people that are interested, we will start up a flagship program and basically have them come down and learn product and all this stuff, and we will teach them the way, and then have them come back up and sell product. So it's popping off now in this end.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to get everything in different phases together, and the next phase now is trying to get like the map pricing, all this stuff, recruiting people and trying to help tackle this monster that I created now. Yeah, it's crazy. It's super insane. And then I created a drift league. It's an amateur drift league, so people, it's basically going to be up at Thunder Hill, and we're going to sponsor as the shop and as the e-commerce store and stuff, but we're going to provide services. So anybody who's an amateur who doesn't have the parts or the tools or whatever, that we have the access now to basically, sell the anything. And we have a potential of making, if we cap out at 80 drivers, $1 million.
Wow.
So, and that's just parts, various parts, services, all that stuff. So that just generating different things, but then that's going to be a stepping stone to get into professional drifting and all of that. So that's also helping my career, because that's like what I want to do. And now I'm talking to pros, I'm talking to guys who are in the league and who are approving the steps that I'm creating, to where they're like, all right, like, yeah, no, like, it's the ball is rolling.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's huge, and it's crazy, because it's like me doing it, but then now it's getting to the point where Rick's like, he's like, dude, what the heck? Because like there's so much going on his plate, and then now it's like he's like, oh, and it's like, well, we got a team now that can handle this, and we're just gonna have to find more people that we trust that can help handle different things. Like you might need to be appointed treasurer for the drift league. It's just because you're a third party person and we're gonna do like a whole not a background, but a bio, and we'll do a thing. So then that way, people can validate things and it's official. So and there's a kid, his mom is a super chondy lady from Kaiser or something. She like help do the stuff for COVID and everything. So like we were able to actually drift during COVID because she was help creating these procedures through the state. So yeah. So we're gonna have her probably run like the health board or whatever we gotta do to do that kind of thing. And appoint her, and her son drifts, and they're all about that. And then, so that's gonna help his or her boy out, becoming a pro and all that stuff. And
Right.
so it's just gonna be a big family kind of, organization, just like NASCAR, but it's going to be a lower level sanction thing like Fast Fridays.
Mhm.
But it's going to be a stepping stone to progress because there's Pro-Am now, and there's different levels of builds for these drift cars. And this is basically going to be street level to almost Pro-Am, which is like a full cage and like all that stuff, almost ready to be pro car.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's just going to be different stages, and they don't have a sanctioned stage like that for the grassroots guys, and they don't really have a outlet. You basically, what you got to do is you got to go to these track events, and hopefully the track events invite you out and all that stuff, or you get. So with this, we're getting all of our map paperwork situated, so then that way we can get it organized, filled out, and ready to go to the manufacturers. So then that way we can start selling. All right. So now we gotta fill out all of this. This is not even a third of what we gotta fill out and print out with the other manufacturers. So yeah, that's just the start. Thought you had things for Cam to do. He's not showing up now.
Still in school.
Oh yeah, it's two.
Still in school.
Fucking kids that trying to learn. God
How
damn.
dare you further your future? How dare you?
Quit school and join the mechanics. Be like me.
Happens when you follow your passion. Getting spelled like my ass. You'll do fine. Are we thinking about Cam going to school? Is that what we're thinking about?
Yeah, I'm cleaning up.
Oh. Where's the fucking insurance?
There's one right there.
Fuck that guy. No.
Oh no. What are you doing?
That guy's doing handyman stuff.
Oh, you're doing handyman stuff.
Handyman stuff. Spackle, bro.
Oh yeah, is that spackle?
That's not cocaine. That's spackle.
Oh yeah.
Hitting him.
So yeah, that guy's a complete fucking stranger walking. Doesn't even know fucking Rick from Dick.
Nice. Just word of mouth.
Yeah.
My wife, like, what did you do today? My cup like a sailor. And
Alright, we'll get that going. We'll start working on the shop again. See what's going on with this customer.
So this international is getting two-tone. I got a motor out here. I'll show you, but it's getting two-tone Wimbledon white and a what is it? Brimwood green, which was a Ford, early Ford color.
okay.
And so we've got the engine coated in that, and then the Wimbledon white. But Wimbledon white is more of a creamy white color.
Right.
Yep.
Which one's your car?
Card. Actually,
run the joint
none
for
of the
Delica.
no, none of the above. We just got back from a huge trade show, so I had all my cards stacked up. But I will give you one.
Write your name on the back of one.
Yep.
Here, put on the back of mine.
Will you find a box card for me? I know they're around somewhere. Oh, at the show? I ordered some. Okay, 10-4. That's crazy. We just got back from a huge show, but yeah, I will give you some information.
And then, if you can, I'd love it, doctor, if you could look at the patient.
Yeah, no, I will walk out there with you, no problem. Yeah, just give me a second.
Let me see if Kyle has one in the back. Yeah, so we burned through all of our business cards. Let's see what's going on. Is there any? Oh, perfect. Nope, that's yours. Are we out of Rick's cards by chance? I think we burned through all of them at the show. Okay.
So hey,
I ordered some.
expect on the custom shop a turbo kit
Okay.
to be sold.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah, I'm excited to see that. He messaged me. He said he was looking at 2 of them, and then he didn't know which one he wanted to buy. I told him out of the 2 of them, I was like, personally, you get what you pay for at the end of the day. Decision you got to make.
Yep.
Then he was like, I want to custom one possibly. I'm like, yeah, if you want to custom one turbo kit, it's gonna come with a custom pricing. So
Yeah.
I'm like, if you don't have that budget, then you don't got that time to like wait.
Yeah.
Then I would suggest just doing one of the ones from the site.
Yeah.
So
He's talking to a walk-in client that doesn't even know Rick from Dick.
oh really?
Yeah.
I know, I'm just turning stuff in.
Okay. There you go. Check out the car or the patient, as he's referring to. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I like this truck.
No.
I was curious. We have a lot of referrals.
If we first we don't do work anymore. We do insurance work only.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And we do a lot of work with them back and forth because of that. So
And then she said, "Go out there." She handed me the Auburn Cruise Night thing.
oh right.
And then I went down to Smitty's, and he said, "Well, look, I think you should go to a upholstery shop and just have them take the mat out and wire wheel whatever you think. He doesn't think it's that bad."
Yep.
And I said, "Well, yeah." And they said, "Get yourself some goop and you put it in there." I said,
No.
"Okay, I don't do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have the time for this.
Yeah. You're like, I want somebody to be able to make it to where it's good.
Because I got to go to work."
Right.
And okay, call me when it's done.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. So this is my sad story.
Okay.
1980. Here it is. Only got 100,000 miles on it too.
So basically starting from the bottom going up. So ultimately at the end of the day, we'd be putting new factory style rubber mats in it. So you want to restore it like it was stock or stock.
Stock.
Right? So factory rubber mats back in it, new door seals, redo the seats where it has the factory, the style that's in here. There's one company that's out of Richmond that does all original remake if you want that.
I'd be happy with what I saw in LMC for this.
Yep.
And for the seat.
Okay, some of the stuff you can buy right out of the catalog.
I
easy
figure
to put in.
I could buy all that and bring it to you. You put it in.
Yep, 100%.
The floor mat LMC does not have with a hole for the shifter.
Yep.
So I'm not sure if it's the right mat anymore.
Gotcha. So a lot of times what they'll do is they won't put a hole for the shifter because they were either 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive, and they were either column shift or floor shift.
Right.
So basically what happens is you take this old mat out, I index where that hole's cut. I don't ruin your mat and make sure it's in the right spot and then put your mat in. So that's basically the deal. Yeah. So you have to trim that section out.
You'll pardon the sexual entendre, a nice snug hole for the shifter.
That's right.
Thank you,
Exactly.
sir.
Exactly.
That's as far as I'll go.
We all like it tight.
It's Friday.
Nobody needs to see the gaps, right? So, but
These
yeah,
I can
basically the
buy.
same deal.
Do you do rubber around the windows?
100%. We can do all the brand new seals. We can do the door felts. We can do the wing window seals.
These
everything.
come with this.
Yep, on the inside of it, stapled to it.
Right
Yep.
on. Okay.
And then the exterior, they're held in by clips. Pretty straightforward. We don't usually recommend. So here's where you say inside to outside.
Yeah.
Usually, when we do a restoration, we go outside to inside. And the reason why is because I have to pull all these door panels off, all this stuff to be able to get the glass out, to get these seals out, to be able to get to these trim sections. And if I go inside to outside and I replace all these seals and I do all that stuff, when I go to paint the vehicle,
You got to do it again.
I have one of two options. Either take the whole car apart again to be able to remove these rubber pieces.
Right.
Well, now these new soft rubber pieces, I put tape underneath them and I try to peel it back and I try to get the paint under there as best as I can, but it's not as effective, right? So then you run into on the edges right here where the paint starts to fail, right on the edges next to the seals, and it's inherently not the best option. Then you go to mirrors, you go to remove the mirrors, you know, all these pieces to get to these locks, you need to be able to be on the inside.
You need to strip down.
So now I'm taping the outside of this, and again, I'm not getting full coverage paint over the whole panel. It has a weakened edge right near the seal.
Right on.
So I usually tell people, if you are trying to restore something, actually start with the outside, because then we can paint the vehicle, we can put new door seals in, we can do all that stuff at one time. Then you can purchase door panels, and those are easy to assemble. You can do, you know, so we do outside to inside based on a, you know, point of assembly.
Right.
So we can definitely accommodate all of this.
Right on. Do you also do the dash pad?
I do dash pads. Yep,
Okay.
I can do that.
I'll buy that from LMC.
Yep.
Same thing. Bring it to you.
Yep.
You powder coat?
We do powder coat.
I'm going to go for a tan color seat, and we can match the coat as close as possible.
Yep.
If we powder coat the new dash pad, there's no need to buy a dash cover.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it'll be forever.
Yep. Yep.
So, and I'll try to get a stereo in there, a basic stereo, before we put the dash pad back on.
Yep.
You know.
Easy. And we do that also. We do gauges, we do stereo systems, we do electrical, we do full wiring harnesses. Literally, if you want to build a car, that's what we do.
We'll tell you what, I'm standing here. I don't know what your schedule is.
Yep.
You got a full restaurant.
Yep.
You want to do an estimate for the outside?
I sure can. And I can give you a pretty good, you know, all I'll have to do is go in there, spend about 20 minutes, look up some seal kits, so I know what I'm doing hard cost on seal kits.
Also, be aware
if you want new badges and things like that, as far as trim.
I want all the trim taken off.
Okay, so you want it deleted?
This remains.
Okay.
The top, and here, the old man parked underneath the pine tree.
Yep, that's no big deal. That's easy to get off of there.
So blast all
factory stripes. Do you want those reintegrated?
No. I want the whole thing to be a solid Wimbledon white.
Okay, perfect.
As far as I know, color.
So trim delete, Wimbledon white across.
Or listen, what color is this? The VIN will tell you.
Yeah, the VIN will look it up, but I'd have to look it up.
You know what?
Sure.
You know what? Maybe
similar to this color.
Maybe the original with this color would be better than
over the whole thing.
White.
Okay. Yeah. Door handles and those things. Do you want those replaced, or do you just want to have them polished up? Okay, perfect.
The window guides inside, they rattle.
Yeah. The new trim pieces on the inside, all that stuff will be done when I go look that up now. So basically the only real body work that we'll have then would be welding in all of the holes for the trim pieces, and then just sanding those, you know, grinding those down flush, so then we can make sure that that's true.
Well, you'll check out the whole patient's skin.
Oh yeah, overall we'll do. I'm just saying, you know, beyond, you know,
I've
but
got
yeah.
dent here.
Okay.
I think he slid off the road once upon a time. This is indented here.
Okay. Yep. So we'll have a little bit of body work to do, but
all that
crazy
stuff needs to go. All these
fully
decals.
Stripped. Yep. We can fully strip all that stuff down. That's easy.
Real pretty.
So let me grab my body guy real quick. Have a look at a couple things here, but this is going to be pretty simple to take care of. No big deal.
He wants paint and body quote. He was gonna come and grab you.
Tire tech at the moment.
Tire tech. Yeah, I like the wheels.
I seen this.
I seen this. I don't see them.
Okay, so looking at this, obviously, some tailed shoes. No. Shell-gated shoes. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, because I mean, this is going to be something that we can access fairly readily. This is 80s, you know, like you can find the shit. Couple little damages here. That's no problem. Basically, delete all trim on the outside, right? So full trim delete. Except for the custom and F-150. Those are the badges will stay. Perfect. And delete on everything else. So we'll weld all this in, body that in. solid one color, all the factory original cream. He wants over the full vehicle.
All cream.
Yep, all cream. And he wants to do interior and exterior. Oh shit! So basically, because it's brown, right? And he wants us to do the interior anyways. What I would say is we'll probably end up pulling A-pillars and door panels, and at least do interior doors and pillars and jambs. So then that way that cream goes to the inside, and when we put the interior back in, at least we're covering. We're not going to do whole cab, not whole cab, but just
like door off.
A-pillars back, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to replace all the door seals and all that stuff. I told him he wanted to do interior first. I said, you always do paint first because you know, things like this. You're going to have the interior part afterwards or a part, you know, with this shit. So if you were to say body work on this thing, just body work as far as time that you think for all weld in all the holes, but body work for skim coating all of the trim pieces and then going through and doing these repairs on these sections. We'll replace the tailgate. That won't get too crazy. And then this shit. Up here. So, like, give me a time that you think that it'll take to get it to final primer, ready for paint.
Right.
Body and
4
primer.
to 6 hours in metal to get it to Bondo.
Yep.
The full
And
thing.
this actually got pushed in a little bit. Look at his bumper. So
Yeah.
So that was a little bit of a fucking hoon. So he needs a bumper in there too.
So once we get to Bondo, probably whole thing. Well, the hood looks okay. Doors look okay. It'll be fender. Bed sides.
Yep, bed sides are going to need to be pulled out on that side only. There's
Oh
only
yeah,
side,
yeah.
but
Just those.
front
Well,
and
that
back.
little bit.
Yeah, front and rear.
Probably 30, 40. Honestly, it's only a 2-door. So 30 hours, 6 hours metal. That would get it into primer. 36 up. Differentiating your metal and body hours. 40. I don't want to call it 40. It would depend 40 to 60 hours after doing the metal work to see what I can get this out like, what I can get those lines to shape out into.
A week and a half.
Yeah.
To get it to where it's blocked back out.
Yeah.
And pretty much ready for paint.
Ready for primer. Yep.
Or ready for primer.
Yep.
So then after primer, we do a heavy stage of primer, and then you need another day to block it.
3.
So 3 days to block it. So 60. So, or not 60, but 60 plus I call it another 20. So
yeah.
So 80 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. To get blocked out, and then paint time. Seal it and paint it.
Yeah, seal and paint. 12 hours a day. Wet sand and buff is the question.
Yep.
Single stage?
Nope.
We would get this cream and base clear.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's another 2 days.
Question is disassembly as well. Taking the doors apart would be the only thing I think we would need to do because the hood matches into the cream color on the fender. We don't need to do those jams. So it'd be doors off.
Yeah, and all the seam sections are creamed on the lower. So
with wet sand and buff in, we'll call the paint process another 30 hours. Day to paint it.
So okay, so then we'll call that
20 hours.
120.
Yeah,
120 for 80 or 110. Excuse me, 80 to plus 30, so that's 110 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Plus materials of probably $2,500 total cost. Bondo and fucking shit like that.
Bondo,
and fucking primer and whatever.
Steel studs because there's gonna be a lot of dent pulling.
Yep.
The weld studs.
110 hours plus fucking.
That right there, that'll be trying to get out.
Yep. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna go do math. We got one there also.
Oh, that's this guy.
Another one.
Or
no.
Different guy?
Fucking
the guy with the farmer. He looks kind of like a farmer.
mechanic?
Nah, it's a car.
It's a different guy.
Nah, he'll see.
Oh man.
Yeah, he'll see.
Okay.
Now I got 3 customers staring at me right now. One that's gonna want to pick up the panels for the fucking FJ. One that wants to ask questions about the motherfucking Thunderbird that or the Firebird that I haven't even looked at yet because it's been a crazy day. And then the dude in there that's wanting this estimate right now.
Oh, he's ready to pick up the car. I'll grab the keys and give that back to him. I haven't looked at it today.
It's Friday, right?
What's going
Today's
on?
Friday?
It's fucking coughing.
Yeah.
Up high?
No. Right off the fucking
I haven't
shit.
gone much with it.
No.
Drive around the
No,
park.
I know. Yeah, I know. If you stab it hard, it just fucking coughs.
Stiff ass fucking
And so
throttle.
it's in the fucking stupid accelerator pump. Where is that thing? It's up front. Up front. Can I take FJ? No. FJ? Yeah, they're paid. They're right next to your lead. Oh, that guy's paid for it. They're right next to your lead. I'm checking my fucking Venmo, but he was supposed to pay Venmo. Huh? Good question, because I got out 5 questions. What number is that? Would you banana? Banana.
Here, be his assistant and help.
Yeah, I knew that.
Come on back. You want to grab one? Or,
No, well, we got him.
yeah. I didn't see it. He walked right past it, so.
Oh man,
like 'em.
they blend in.
Dude, they look great. Good. We ended up going full post, getting it, and we were able to grind down to the metal and actually just weld it to it. So it's a whole new post.
Oh, great. Yeah, well. My buddy's trying to Venmo you. You need the last 4 digits or whatever the phone number, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And then it's let me double check. I believe it's 0245.
Yeah. I just gotta check.
Okay. And they're gone. Don't know where he's at now. This is a mad hunt. Don't know where he is. I don't know. But we'll get the 4 digits. Last 4 digits. Friday, 2/34, 9/20/24. It's pretty crazy today. Yeah. Spocom tomorrow. These are gonna be our shop shirts. I'll be changing them up, doing a little editing. Some Nike Chons. Would you, gentle baby men, like to come? Oh, sorry.
What's that?
Oh, so, I was gonna pick out our uniforms, pants, and all that. So if you guys want to come pick out your pants with your sizes and all that,
Gotcha.
yeah. And then that way I can show. I think I showed everybody the shirts, right? I showed you the shirt.
You showed me the shirt. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but what we're gonna do is we're gonna load up Braden's logo, put
Yeah.
that on the back, and then do
Gotcha.
ours. Yeah. So, yeah. But if you guys want to do that, and then that way we can get everything dialed for SEMA as well.
Yeah, and that way everybody's wearing like the same pants.
Yeah,
Walking around.
and we did talk. I was talking with Rick, and you guys can sign up as AMSOIL reps and still go because you guys got your cards because it's still all under us.
Mm-hmm.
So
we'd still go because my ticket's already paid for.
No, yeah, but these guys,
But these two,
as cells through Moto Liquids, through AMSOIL, through us,
yeah,
and we got the proof.
So when I sign them up, that's what they can do.
Yeah.
So are they being signed up or are they taking the used ticket, the 3 extra tickets?
If they want to be signed up, they can.
Okay.
And then we'll pay for it and all that stuff.
All right. I will get on that today so we can.
And then that way we have extra tickets for whoever we could do.
Danny wanted to go with us, but she's not.
Exactly. and like Chase or whoever, you know. So then that way we give that availability for that.